Tommy Daniels here. Welcome to the Red, White, and You podcast brought to you by our friends at Bang Solar. And what an honor it is to have the owner of your Allen Americans, the great Jack Gulati, who comes to us from, I'm sure, very warm and cozy Florida while we are freezing here in North Texas. How you doing, Jack?
I'm happy. I'm happy. Thanks for having me, Tommy.
Oh, great to see you. I've got to first of all comment on your beard. I haven't seen you in a while. And Jack, you kind of caught me off guard there with the full beard.
Well, it's when the corona hit in March last year, I was obviously locked into the house. Well, we've been locked in here since the corona hit. Anyway, and I decided, well, I'm not going anywhere. I know he's going to see me, so I might as well grow a beard that would be nice. But then, as time wore off, I got to like it. So here I am with my full beard and feeling good, feeling good.
What does Rosemary think of the beard?
Well, it depends on the time of the day and the time of the week. Sometimes she said it's great, especially when I just trim it. And then when it grows up a little bit, she said, you don't look good in it. So the long and short of that is she's happy.
Jack, I was trying to remember how long ago it's been since you were in Allen and at a game. Do you have an exact date for us?
Yeah, it was February last year. I was supposed to come in the March game, but then it got canceled because of the corona.
Yeah.
So before that, I was in February. I forget the exact date, but I think it was about February 11th and 12th last year, that is. So it's been a long time, and I look forward to coming back next, I think it's next week, 18th and 19th, 20th, and look forward to some good old-fashioned hockey at Allen Americans.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I know how much you enjoy being here and being able to, walk around at the concourse and talk to fans and get their input on things. And I know you're big on that. You like to be one of us common folk and just mingle in and have a good time. And I know fans will be excited to see you as that will be coming up next weekend when we're home on the 19th and the 20th. Jack, I know you've been watching the games from afar. I always hear from you on game night. What are your thoughts of the 2021 version of your Allen Americans?
Well, let me just step back a minute, though. Meeting the fans and high-fiving them at the door is probably the best part of that I enjoy. I just love to intermingle with the fans and learn their experience at the Allen Americans. So I look forward to that, and hopefully this coronavirus will be behind us shortly, and we'll be able to do that again. Okay, going for this season, of course, we have a great ice hockey team, but very fortunately, just yesterday, I believe, the league released the full schedule. So we are going to play a full 72 season, and I look forward to seeing the Allen American fans in the stands itself and cheering it. Right now, of course, we're still limited to the number of fans we can have in the arena, but I'm hopeful that this will change shortly and it'll be a full house again. But we're thankful that what we have, and with the 72 game season, we should be doing well.
Oh, we're thankful for you that we're playing. I know there's a lot of teams that are not playing this year. We're about half full with our teams in the league. And, I know you were saying from the very beginning, I want to play. I want to play. I know fans definitely appreciate that. So do Allen American staff members that, we have a job and that we have a great hockey team that's playing hockey. And let's be honest, Jack, there's a lot of teams even here in DFW that are not playing. Last year, the Rough Riders did not play. The Legends, obviously our Gatorade League basketball team across town, the G League, they're not playing. And so the fact that we're playing hockey here in what's been a very, very bizarre year, as you know, we're very thankful.
Well, you're right, though, Tommy. Out of the 28 teams we have in ECHL, 14 are not playing. But in my mind, there was never a doubt that Allen Americans are going to play hockey in Allen. I think our fans deserve it, and I think our players deserve it. Our staff is doing a great job, and it was never even a question posed that we may not play this year. As soon as we knew we were going to be able to option to play, I raised my hand, said I'm in. So I'm glad I did.
Yeah, indeed, we are too. And as you said, we're all hopeful that in the next 5 or 6 months, as more and more people get the vaccine, that especially here in Texas, where the governor's been very open about, hey, we can't shut this state down. There are too many people, out of work and businesses that are shutting down because of, the virus. And let's just hope that, with the vaccine out there now and more people getting it, that is like you said, once we come around to playoff time here in 3 or 4 months, that we'll have more than 50% in the building.
Absolutely correct, though, Tommy. Tommy, I'm very fortunate that I have had both of my shots, shot number 1 and 2. And now it's been 2 weeks since I had my second shot. Therefore, the incubator center is in with my body. So I feel, while I still be careful by wearing my mask and keeping a social distance and wash my hands every time, at least I feel some comfort in saying that I'm to a reasonable degree immune from corona. But again, I got to be so very careful, and we should all be very careful.
Absolutely. I think the one message that we've tried to send out this year to fans is, hey, look, we're doing it. We're trying to be safe here. Obviously, you're not going to come into the arena if you don't have a mask on. Social distancing in the arena, social distancing in the elevator, a limited number of people riding from that first level up to the second. If you're standing in line at the concession stand, you're going to be social distancing. Unfortunately, this year, it's been a tough year for the players. I mean, one thing the players enjoy at this level is getting to know fans, and fans getting to know the players. And there's been a separation this year. That's why, social media for them has been so important in our Zoom calls that we do, because that's really the only interaction that fans have, with your 2021 Allen Americans. Thank goodness for the Ice Angels. They've been out and greeting fans and doing their thing on a game-by-game basis, because it's been a tough year, Jack. It's not your normal season. You know how it is at the minor league level, and especially with this team. Since day one, they've been so engaging with the fans, and fans have players over during the Christmas holiday, and they have them over for Thanksgiving, making sure that these guys that don't get back, get a chance to go back home to Canada, have some place to go. And I know it's been tough on a lot of our fans this year, not getting to know, including yours truly. I mean, I have not even had a face-to-face conversation with a lot of these guys, and that's pretty rare when I'm having a look and say, gee, is that so-and-so? Because usually by the second week, I know these guys well enough from traveling on the bus with them. So it's been a challenge for all.
Absolutely, though, Tommy. Tommy, we just have to stay positive, and this shall be over, and we shall overcome. And I think that good days are ahead. But you're right. There have been a lot of sacrifices, if you will, that we all have to make. But we got to stay positive, and we will, and we are.
Well, I'm excited about the playoff system that was announced here recently, with the 8 teams that'll be involved, 4 from the East and 4 from the West. And I think it's exciting for the team with the better record, better winning percentage in some cases, because of, like Fort Wayne just basically starting here. But you get the opportunity to choose. Do you want to play those 2 games on the road first, or do you want to play the 3 at home? And it'll be interesting to see what a lot of teams choose. I know Marty's always said it doesn't matter with his team. They can play on the road, they can play at home. But I'll be anxious to see how teams, do they want to choose to go on the road first, or do they want to play the home games?
Well, clearly we got to keep our eye on the ball. First thing is we need to win the conference number 1 slot. That's it. First we win that, and then I would be guided by the advice from the coach as to what's best. Do we play two at home first, or do we play three at home second? But the key is we need to get into the playoff. We can't just uh, say that we're in it. Fortunately, we're number one in our conference, but we have to be there. We still got a long ways to go, my friend.
Allen Americans owner Jack Gulati here. A couple more questions. I know you watch a lot of games on, Flow Hockey. Any other teams out there that have caught your eye, that have impressed you, that you've seen this year?
Yes, obviously we're number one in our conference, but of course Indy is playing a very good hockey, and so is Florida. But fortunately, they're in a different conference, so we will not meet until the playoff time. But of course, this coming week we are going east to play Greenville, and
Hmm.
they're a good team. So, and in our conference, Wichita is right on our tail, and so is the other three teams: Tulsa, Kansas City, and Utah, and they're all on our tail. So we can't take our eye off the ball to win, 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 baby.
Jack, are you disappointed that we don't have a team from the Eastern Conference coming to Allen?
Not really. No, not really. We got some good competition in our Western Conference division. Wichita, we win one, they win one, and Tulsa same way, and Grizzlies, Utah are that way. So we have a good competition in our Western division, and there's a good rivalry between us and our other 16s or 17s.
Hey, what did you think of the Super Bowl? I know you're a football guy and diehard Eagles fan, longtime season ticket holder. What did you think of Brady and the Buccaneers taking down the Kansas City Chiefs?
Well, fortunately, I'm old enough now that I don't bet anymore. So in my old days, I would bet the house on them, but not anymore. I haven't bet a Super Bowl team league for, I guess, a number of years now. But yes, I was rooting for Kansas City. But it's an unfortunate thing that Kansas City did not win. I think there were three major reasons. Of course, Tom Brady was the reason number one. He's the best there is at age 45. Man, how can you compete at that level? It's very difficult. Reason number one. Second reason, I think Andy Reid was distracted because of his family issues. And thirdly, I think my personal opinion is that Mohan got concussion from that Buffalo game, and I don't think anybody admits that. But my personal opinion is that he got a little concussion, and he still has some residual value. And of course, they got blown out. Well, always the next year, my friend. And I hear today that they're expecting KC to come back and win next year. Of course, it's way too early yet, but that's what they look forward to. But Tommy, my best football team is still the Philadelphia Eagles, and then I will back that up second with Buffalo Bills.
There
How's that?
you go, Jack. I love it. And I still owe you a debt of gratitude here for pushing me to to get out there. And you and I had that challenge a couple of years ago, and it's amazing. If I haven't seen somebody for a while, they always say, "Oh my goodness, what happened?" I said, "Well, Jack Gulati, that's what happened." I
Yeah.
said, "I never step away from a challenge or a bet." And I said, I'm going to win that bet against Jack Gulati. And I think, as you said, and it was very well put, we were both winners because we both dropped some pounds, and I feel so much better. It's amazing. Just you're able to get out and do things. As you know, I like to play golf, and I played a lot of golf this summer because you couldn't go and do anything else. So I was finding I was spending every Saturday and Sunday, on the golf course. So again, that was a fun challenge, but it was a good one for me. And I remember my daughter said to me the first time, she said, "Oh my goodness, what happened to you? Were you sick?" And I said, "Nope." I said, "I just I was very determined to win this bet against our owner we said, Tommy, we both need to get in better shape. And so here we are. And as we sit here in 2021, I feel really good.
Tommy, I take my hat off to you. Not only you beat me to it, but more importantly, you've kept it off. It's been almost a year since we have made that bet. And typically, we all know sometimes we lose and then we put it back on. My hat's off to you, my friend. You are a willpower man.
Well, you know what, Jack? It's sometimes you just need like they say, you just need a good kick in the butt. I think you gave me a good kick in the butt, and I'm a better person for it. So I'm looking forward to seeing you next week. I'm sure we'll probably have a lot of good conversations, about sports during our dinner next week. Well, I'm hopefully get together with you for dinner on Thursday night, and then you'll get to watch your Allen Americans play hockey on Friday and Saturday against the Kansas City Mavericks. And I know we'll have a good crowd here. Fans will be excited to see you.
Thank you very kindly, Tommy. And I indeed look forward to being there. And I'll be proudly singing the national anthem. And God bless America and go red, baby. I'll be there. I'll be there. I look
Absolutely.
forward to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and the only, the Allen Americans great owner, Jack Gulati.